What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is G. Glad to have you all here. We are back here playing some more Call of Duty Vanguard, and we are trying out the MG42, the LMG that we first get to use when we play Vanguard. Now, I kind of want to change up a few things. I know I haven't really finished all the SMGs, but I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and just try a few other different types of guns per video. So I decided to just go ahead and just try this because I believe you need to use it to like kill like 300 people to unlock a specialist after reading like some of the operators that are kind of locked in there. So I decided to go ahead and try this one. And yeah, so you know, LMGs are, you know, for me, they've always been very, you know, I guess you can say they've been very subpar. Not in the sense that it's very weak. It's just in the sense that it's just very slow. Like no matter what you really put into it, because it is a light machine gun, and I guess in all intents and purposes, how you're supposed to use light machine guns, you're just supposed to kind of like sit back and maybe hard aim some sort of angle. But as we all know, and I've always been mentioning that I'm more of a very aggressive player. I'm more in your face type person, so at times that's been very like been very against me when it comes to this gun, because it does have a pretty decent mag capacity, like it has a lot of bullets and all that, but the reload speed takes so long, and the ADS speed is also extremely slow, that I find it very hard to kind of, you know, be aggressive with this gun. And let me just say right now, man, it feels like, unfortunately for me, I think SBMM has finally caught up with your boy, because I have been facing nothing but STGs, MP40 jumping sweats, and it's been pretty annoying. You know, this past day I've been trying the LMG, has been pretty annoying, but that's unfortunate. I knew it was gonna happen, and you know, might as well just happen now. I'm still, you know, pretty good at the game. You know, I already kind of got all the map knowledge and all that, so I kind of know where most of the areas are at. But again, when you're facing people that are just using the STG and the MP40, you're pretty much gonna be stuck in this never-ending cycle of jumping, tryhards, and all that crap. So hopefully that doesn't kind of hinder my take on the game. I mean, it's still pretty fun, but when you're handicapping yourself using a gun like this, it gets really frustrating, you know, when you get annihilated from, you know, kind of like a distance away, especially when you're playing like Kill Confirm and what's the other game I'm playing, Hardpoint and Domination. Like these, you know, idiots don't even go for the objectives. They just simply go for the kills, and that's pretty much it. They camp all the way in the back, and that's all they do. So it is really annoying. And the fact that I'm using this naked as MG42, it's been pretty rough. So let's get to the pros and the cons about using this LMG. The first pro is that this gun is pretty decent. It's a shredder when you get people lined up, and you know, you can get triple kills like nothing. I got actually a clip, I'm not sure if I recorded it, where I literally like mowed down a whole like 3-man, like they're coming through the same side of the door. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, but I completely destroyed them like nothing. You know, I got like a 3-piece like that, so that was pretty awesome. Another good thing is the like I said, the ammo, the mag capacity of the magazine is pretty decent. So I don't think you will have to put like any sort of, you know, extended mag or all that. If I could find like a fast reloader mag, and maybe, you know, kind of drop down the magazine by half, I wouldn't mind that at all, as long as I can get, you know, the mobility. And like I mentioned my previous video, that I think mobility and just ADS speed and just timing and everything, it's pretty much king in this game. I would definitely do so if there's a magazine for that. I haven't really leveled up that much, because I mentioned I've been facing nothing but nerds lately, so it's been very difficult trying to level up this gun. What other thing that I can definitely say? Oh, another good positive thing about this gun is that it's extremely steady and really accurate. So again, you probably won't need to add any sort of grips. I might just add like stocks anything that kind of helps him with the ADS and mobility, sprint to fire speed and stuff like that, because in LMGs, and this is just in general, in any Call of Duty game, LMGs are pretty accurate, pretty decent, and the recoil isn't, you know, that strong. And considering it's a pretty, you know, fast shooting gun, doesn't really need any type of, you know, assistance with its recoil, because it's pretty steady in itself. Now those are the positives. Now the cons and the negatives of this gun is that, again, it's extremely slow. So if you're an aggressive player, and if you're someone that is just really, you know, up on their face, this gun is pretty much gonna probably get you killed more often than not. You might be able to kill one person, but if they're coming in teams like 2 or 3 people, you might kill one person, and then the other 2s are probably gonna completely shit on you because it's extremely slow, the ADS speed. Again, because it is an LMG, your mobility, so even if you are trying to be aggressive, your mobility is very very sluggish and very heavy. So that's another thing that's pretty sad about this, because when you're playing with an LMG, you kind of have to sit back and kind of really pick your spots and pick your shots, because you're not going to be jumping all over to their face, especially now with the people just using the SCG and MP40. You're pretty much going on a suicide mission right there. So those are some of the negatives. Again, it's not a really bad LMG. I've been hearing that there's a worse LMG that's in the game. I haven't got to that one, but I'm kind of getting nervous been thinking about it, because if these are like the sort of handicaps that we're getting with the LMGs, I don't even want to think about LMG that's going to be super weak, super shaky, the recoil is bad, and on top of that, with the ADS being extremely slow, it's just going to be a nightmare. And you guys, if you guys are OGs from the channel, you guys will probably know that I have a pretty bad reputation with my patience when it comes with bad guns. I just it just really drives me insane whenever there's a bad gun. I just never want to complete them, because it just really it annoys me whenever I know it's not my skill that's getting me killed, but the gun. That's when I kind of have to say, okay, maybe I should just wait for this later until it gets like a buff or something, or whenever they nerf the STG or the MP40, if that ever comes. But other than that, man, the MG42, it's been pretty decent. It's definitely not the best gun that I've been using. Of course, SMGs, and if you're a rusher, that's pretty much your go-to guns. But for a first starter, like machine gun, it definitely is pretty decent. So I guess that's pretty much my take on this. If you guys have any suggestions what type of attachments I might be able to add into it to kind of help me with the ADS and mobility of the gun, then definitely let me know in the comment section. But other than that, man, it's a pretty solid gun. Definitely not a type of gun that you want to be running and gunning, but it's there for what it's there for. It's an LMG light machine gun, and it pretty much comes in clutch whenever you are protecting an objective like domination. You're protecting B. It definitely comes in clutch with just how accurate it is. So no complaints for that matter. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. That's my take on the MG42. Let me know if you guys agree with me or not. And again, I just want to make a quick reminder before I do end this video that if you have not subscribed to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. We are going to be playing Battlefield 2042 soon. I know it's releasing around the, the 19th, I think is releasing. I know some people got it already early because they got like the deluxe edition, but we'll be getting it the 19th for everyone else. So so if that's something that you'd be interested in watching, again, I'm just a guy that plays FPS games, mainly Call of Duty, Battlefield, and Destiny. So it's completely free and no cost to you. And hey, you can always unsubscribe at any time, man. No hard feelings whatsoever. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate you all taking the time of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, peace out.